Good morning, everyone. This is Houston. And just recently, I joined a Facebook group called Witchyversity. And it's an awesome group. They've just reached a little over 1,000 members. And every week, they talk about a different type of magic. And I thought this would be a great way to add not only videos to my channel, but to be able to add my input into their topic. Um, this week, they're talking about financial magic. Excuse me, I just ate breakfast. More like gobbled it down. But financial magic or money magic. And there's a couple different points of discussion that the admins placed to kind of help create discussion throughout the group. You could have either commented on the post or created a video and linked that video in the comments, which is what I'm doing. But I'm also keeping it here on my channel. So one of the things to kick off the discussion was, what are your policies around money magic or doing spells to gain riches? Do you have any positive or negative feelings about spells to work for your finances? To answer the second question, I do not have any bad feelings working money magic. I work money magic all the time for myself and for my home. And when I say all the time, it's not like I'm going to my altar every day asking the god and goddess for more money, more money, more money. I have a meditation that I do to bring abundance, and money is one of the abundance properties of abundance that I want to keep flowing through the house. So it's happiness and peace and protection and love. That's just one of the things that I do on a regular basis. One second. I have my old computer behind this computer. I am editing photos from a baby shower, so that's why I had to enter in that so I can get that computer, that oldie Toshiba, started up. So, I don't feel bad about doing financial magic. It's not like I'm going to gain, and I know the laws out there. You're not, if you do a money magic spell, you're not going to gain thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. You're going to gain what you need in the time that you need it, or you're going to be open to opportunities to gain more money. I know, so I think doing money magic is totally fine. I don't feel that it's a personal gain issue. I feel that if we as witches are in need of something, either financial for something we want or something we need, I think it goes both ways. I mean, if there's something that you really, 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 really want, um, let's say a new tarot deck or a new book, and you just don't have it in your budget right now to get that book. So, and I think it's all right to do a money spell to open up opportunities for you to gain different sources or different to see different sources or opportunities to gain that money, which is what a money I think what a money spell is. Money's not just going to fall in your lap. It's not going to fall on your altar after you do the spell. The money magic is basically going to open up opportunities for you to make that money. You can set, like, on the new moon, and they do abundance checks, as if anyone's ever heard of the new moon abundance check. So you get a blank check, write out the law of abundance, write out the amount you need, and underneath you said paid in full to your name, and you sign it by the law of abundance. You keep the date as when you cast the spell, and then you can anoint it with money oil on the four corners, and you fold that check towards you 3 times, and you put it somewhere, somewhere safe. And when that money, however much amount, comes to fruition, you don't think about it. You just give it to the universe and let the universe take care of it. When that comes to fruition, you burn the check and you thank the gods, thank the spirit. At least that's how I do it. But so something else to discuss. What are some books or readings that you have come across that you love and deal with financial magic? I on my wish list, Ember Honey Raven already did a video on this. She's one of the admins of the group. She talked about financial sorcery. I love Jason Miller as an author, and financial sorcery has been on my wish list for I cannot tell you how many months. I want that book so bad. But the books that I do have on money magic are Silver Ravenwolf's Spells of Prosperity and Christopher Penzak's The Witch's Coin. I think that's it. No, I also have one called The Lucky You, which kind of works with money. It's more about bringing more luck into your life. I haven't read that yet. I got it from a thrift shop last week. And then the books I ordered recently. I'm a really big bookaholic, kind of like uh, Ember to an extent. No offense, because I love getting new books. It's just I love reading new things. But those are the two books that I have, and I think the one that I go back to a lot is Silver Ravenwolf's Spells of Prosperity, just because it's down to earth and it's very simple spells, very simple meditations. The Witch's Coin, truthfully, I have not finished. I am at the point of where he talks about finances and tarot. And for some reason, I love tarot cards, but for some reason, it just hit a block with me. So I put the book down and I started reading something else. But I love both their writing styles, and I think I'm definitely one day going to get Financial Sorcery because I love Jason Miller. I have his Protection and Reversal Magic and his Sorcerer's Handbook. I love those books. So eventually I'm going to get it. It's just right now I don't, and these are the only two books that I have that are on the subject of money magic. And they're great books. I love both the authors. I started reading both with both the authors. Um, so I recommend those two, and I also recommend Financial Sorcery because I want it myself. So the next thing to talk about, share about any stories. Do you have any stories to share about money spells that have worked or have failed? Um, Actually, most recently, I did a 7-day money spell, which is one of the big novella green candles. I did a I filled it with cinnamon oil, and I don't think I put any herbs in it. I think it was just the oil itself. Yes, it was just the oil itself, and I prayed over it, gave it intention, and every day I said a little mantra, which is something that I saw on Flora Peterson or Charming Pixie Flora. Her Facebook page, she comes out with a daily affirmation, and one of the affirmations she did that day was money is energy and energy flows freely to me. So I used that mantra every time I prayed over the candle for those 7 days, and I also did something out of the book of Silver Ravenwolf, which is a meditation to build up energy. So I did the meditation first, which it starts off with chanting circle, circle, round, 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 circle, round. And you chant that, and you're visualizing in the chant the energies of prosperity coming to you and circling you, and gaining power, as you chant faster and faster and faster and faster, and until you release. And then when I released, I would chant, money is energy, and energy flows freely to me, while the energy is going into the candle. So that was my little spell that I did. And just recently, so this was about 2 weeks ago, and just recently, everyone at my job that I work at now, which is why I'm here early at work, we all got a pay raise. So I say that's a success. I'm getting a lot more money now than I used to, so it's great. It was only actually, I'm not going to tell you how much my pay raise was. It's none of your business. No offense. But I got a pay raise. And so I'm excited about that. I'm glad my money spell worked. So that was a shared one. I haven't had, I don't know if I blinked or the power blinked, but I haven't really had one that's failed. I've had some that I didn't see anything out of, which I don't see it failed. I don't see it being blocked. I just see that maybe I missed an opportunity that the spell gave to me. Which is like what I said earlier, financial magic, it opens up opportunities for you to make more money. And also now, a couple spells, I guess, have collided of mine, and now I'm part of a group here in Charleston called the Emancipation of the Divine and All. It's a big word. It's a big name. Um, it's EDA for short. I'll put our Facebook link in the description box. But if you're local or if you're not, you can be either or. Um, where I and two other people, one's an amazing astrologer, Chinese astrologer. I know I'm going off topic, but this is kind of important. And the other is a crafty, very knowledgeable witch. And we made this group together to share our knowledge. And every other Sunday, which this coming up Sunday is my Sunday, and I have an appointment, we set up for appointments where I can do tarot readings or Reiki sessions or psychic readings that don't involve the cards. And then on the other Sunday, Stacy, she will be doing Chinese astrology, the Western astrology, and palm readings for set amounts, and that brings in extra money. And then there's more. There's more. At the beginning of the year, we will start teaching 3-week to 6-week long classes. Starting with my first 2 3-week classes, which is Intro to Psychic Development and then Intro to Empathic Development, which that is a paying course. So theoretically, those spells have compounded and helped bring about this idea of helping me make a little bit more money by sharing my knowledge. I know some people feel that charging for services or classes is wrong. I do not, because I have took my time and my money and my practice over the years to grow to where I am. And I'm not just going to give that away for free. It took a lot for me to get to where I am today, and sounds like I'm tooting my own horn, so I'm just going to stop right there. That's a whole another money ethics thing. Okay. Another thing to discuss what she had on here is she's always thought, this is Ember Honeyraven, she created the topic for this week. She's always thought about how money magic is often centered around stopping excess spending rather than creating more wealth. What are your thoughts? I actually think, like I said earlier, that money magic is, for me at least, I know it's for me, is a way to, it opens up opportunities, and it shows me opportunities where I can make more money. It doesn't really stop me from spending excess. There are times where I have to put my foot down on myself, and it's like, you know what, I can't buy this book this week. I have bills to pay. Or, you know, I can't do something this week because I have something else. There's something more important to survive on. Like I have to buy food. I have to, the more necessities. I just can't have everything I want when I want it. You know, sorry, I'm still on my old computer. But I think money magic is almost like a road opener. It opens opportunities for one to gain the money that they ask for or they need. I don't think, at least I've never done a spell where it stops me from excess spending. You know, I don't have one of my guides or my angels slapping me across the face saying, don't spend that, you need it for something else. That's happened to me once, but it never happened because of a spell. It was because of something totally different. But beside the point. And here she had some extra fun. She said, think about ways to use items that are non-traditional to create wealth and money flow, etc. Think outside the box of 4-leaf clovers and lodestones and see what you come up with. Or make a money mojo bag yourself. Feel free to craft a new spell or working and share with the group. I think I have to think now. It all depends on what you're going for, theoretically. But for a spell that just popped into my mind, it actually uses the Ace of Pentacles. It's a tarot spell. The Ace of Pentacles and path working with the Ace of Pentacles, and to create financial security. and what she was talking about in when she talked about financial sorcery, where he talked about building up your credit score and balancing your checkbook and making financial security for yourself and for your partner and for your loved ones in your home. I think meditating and path working with the Ace of Pentacles or the Two of Pentacles, 1 through 4. I wouldn't say 5 because that's desperation and loss of gain or loss of your security. I think 1 through 4, the balance, the emotions that come along with it, and the manifestation. Path working with those cards, I believe, would bring about great success in a money spell. It's not really a spell, but it's path working, and I think meditation or path working in and of itself can be considered a spell, such as shamanic journeying, where you come back and you're bringing healing or you're bringing new insight. Technically, that is, by our standards, a spell to an extent, even though it's nothing in the physical. It's more in the astral, which is more like astral magic. So I think focusing on those tarot cards, at least in my point, would be a great way to bring about financial security or bring in more finances into your home. Another weird item off the wall. That might make sense. Okay, so Ava's House of Spirit talked about, she talks about a lot of different things, but she actually talked about using nail polish and magic, and I just bought this color today. It's a beautiful gold color from LA Colors. It's called Desert Dune, and it just reminded me that it's gold flakes. Bronze is kind of like a steampunk color, but what you can do is in your money spell, to kind of bring in more energies, is use the color of the nail polish to either write out your sigil, draw out your sigil, or paint them on yourself. So every time you look at your nails, you're adding more energy to the spell, or you're bringing in that influence into your life. So like, you keep your intention while you're painting your nails. I am, money is energy and the energy flows freely to me, or money come to me as I will, so mote it be. Whatever, just keep that intention while you're painting your nails, and every time you look at your nails, you're reminded of that sigil or that spell, and you bring in the positive influence. You don't worry about it. You keep it on your hands, and you look glamorous, and you just be and let things happen. I think that's out of the toolbox. So that's out of the box, using nail polish and different shades of nail polish. It doesn't have to be gold, green. It can be whatever your currency is. I mean, I've seen white and red. I've seen purple, blue. Whatever you think color of money is, use it, and use that color of nail polish to enhance your magic. So, with that being said, that is all for the topics. So I am going to finish up here and get started with my opening procedures. So I hope you guys enjoyed the topic. If you have any questions, this was kind of a long video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please list them below in the comment box. I'm going to put a link to the EDA's Facebook page. And I don't know if I should do a link to the Witchyversity because it's a closed group. But you can just type in Witchyversity on Facebook and find it. That's how I found it yesterday. I was just added yesterday, and I wanted to add my topic. But yeah, so that was my those are my thoughts on financial and money magic. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I have a couple more videos coming up later, so I'll see you guys soon. Many blessings, guys.